Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Stella. I specialize in accounting, tax, and investments. So today we are going to talk about when it makes sense to rent a home rather than buying. Okay, let's get started. This is a hot question in the world of real estate. When is renting actually cheaper than buying a home? First, let's start by understanding the basics. Renting means you are paying someone else to live in their property, and you don't build any equity over time. On the other hand, buying a home means you own the property and pay off a mortgage, but you are also responsible for maintenance, taxes, and other costs. Sounds straightforward, right? But what if I told you that in some situations, renting might actually cost you less than buying? Let's dive into when renting could be cheaper and why it might make more sense for your finances. Here are a few situations where renting is often cheaper than buying a home. When home prices are high and mortgage interest rates are elevated, your monthly mortgage payment can end up being significantly more than your rent. Even if you can afford the down payment, your monthly costs, mortgage, property taxes, insurance, and maintenance could be higher than a rent payment for a similar property. If you are planning to stay in one place for only a few years, renting might be more cost-effective. Buying a home involves closing costs, down payments, and potentially selling fees. All those costs can make it difficult to recoup your investment if you move soon after buying. When you rent, your landlord is usually responsible for repairs and maintenance. Think plumbing issues, roof repairs, or replacing appliances. But as a homeowner, all those expenses come out of your pocket. If you're renting, you can budget more predictably without the surprise costs of home ownership. In certain areas, renting can be much cheaper than buying due to the high cost of homes. This is often the case in big cities or regions where home prices are significantly higher than the average rent. So, renting allows you to live in an area you want without paying the premium to own property. Also, there are opportunity costs of tying up cash in a down payment. Let's say you have $50,000 saved up for a down payment. If you put that money toward buying a home, it's tied up in the property. However, if you rent, that $50,000 could be invested elsewhere, potentially earning a return in stocks, bonds, or mutual funds. Renting gives you the flexibility to use that money for other opportunities. Then, when should you buy a home instead of renting? There are definitely times when buying makes more financial sense than renting. Let's quickly go over some scenarios where buying might be a better option. If you are planning to stay in a home for 5 or more years, buying may be more cost-effective. Over time, you build equity, and your mortgage payments can become cheaper relative to rent as your home appreciates in value. Homeowners can benefit from tax deductions on mortgage interest and property taxes. While the upfront costs are higher, the tax breaks might help offset some of those extra expenses. Renting means your rent could increase every year. But with a fixed-rate mortgage, your payments stay the same, making it easier to plan your finance long-term. So, should you rent or buy? It really depends on your situation. Renting might be cheaper if you're in an expensive market, if you're moving soon, or if you want to avoid maintenance costs. But buying might be the better option if you're planning to stay long term and want to build equity in a home. Before making decisions, take a look at your finances, your future plans, and the housing market in your area. If you need help, I always recommend speaking with a financial advisor or real estate professional to help you make the best decision for your specific situation. I hope this video gave you some clarity on when renting might be cheaper than buying a home. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I promise I will make more this kind of topics.